Kimi Antonelli, building confidence ahead of Miami Grand Prix. Miami, Florida, stepping into the world of Formula One is no small feat, especially when you're tasked with filling the shoes of a 7-time world champion. That's exactly the challenge young Kimi Antonelli faces as he takes the wheel for Mercedes, following the surprising move of Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari for the 2025 season. But instead of shying away from the pressure, Antonelli has embraced it, showcasing his talent by scoring points in 4 out of the first 5 races of the season. As the teams gear up for the Miami Grand Prix, Antonelli finds himself in a commendable 6th place in the drivers' standings, just ahead of the legendary driver he replaced. In a recent media session in Miami, Antonelli opened up about his journey and the confidence he's building week by week. This track is new and looks quite tricky, especially since it's a sprint weekend with just one practice session before sprint qualifying, he shared, reflecting on the unique challenges ahead. But I feel like my growing confidence with the car is going to make it easier to get up to speed. The more I trust the car, the more I can push it to its limits. However, the rookie driver is still on a quest to find that perfect balance between getting in enough laps and pushing the W16 to its absolute limits. I'm not quite where I want to be yet in terms of driving, but I feel like I'm making progress every weekend, he admitted. Tomorrow, the track will be a bit dirty, which will make for a unique session. It's crucial to start strong and build my rhythm lap by lap to perform well in sprint qualifying. I know it won't be easy, but I believe we can achieve a good result. Antonelli also touched on the delicate art of aggression in racing. His fellow rookie, Oliver Bearman, had previously mentioned the struggle of finding the right limits in F1, and Antonelli echoed those sentiments. I had to learn the hard way too, he said, likely recalling his rookie practice session at Monza where he had a mishap with George Russell's W15. It's important to have the right mindset. You can't just tell yourself to ease into it, you need to start with a solid level of aggression. If you hold back too much, it's tough to catch up later. As the Miami Grand Prix weekend unfolds, Antonelli is preparing for the second F1 sprint race of the season. When asked about his preference between the traditional race weekend with 3 practice sessions or the sprint format, he joked, "If things go poorly, I'd probably wish for the normal weekend." But he also acknowledged that his experience in Formula 2, where he often faced similar single practice sessions before qualifying, has equipped him well for this format. In F2, would go straight from one practice to qualifying, often using harder tires in practice and switching to softer ones for qualifying without any prior experience. That's definitely helped me adapt to the sprint weekends in F1. Despite the challenges, Antonelli is determined to push himself further. Driving in F1 is definitely a step up, but my time in F2 has prepared me to be on the limit from the very first practice session. I want to make that a priority from this race onward because it will set the tone for the rest of the weekend. Ultimately, it all circles back to his growing confidence. Every weekend, I feel more in tune with the car and more aware of its capabilities and how to adjust the setup, he concluded. Tomorrow, Antonelli will have the chance to build even more confidence in the single practice session before sprint qualifying in Miami. Stay tuned as we bring you all the action from the Miami Grand Prix with full coverage throughout the week.